Hello, my name is Jonathan Muteba, and I'm just going to be going over my early submission. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Bear with me, this is the first take. Okay, so if you could share, if you see my screen, I'm going to try to take this out the way, move this down. Okay, so this right here, this is the link to my deployed agent, and we have a nice message here. So we have three three tools, three doors here, where it basically has the health. Am I alive? Do I have a pulse? Then we have ready. Can I actually be able to do my job? And then we have the ask. Ask me about a patient. So next, I want to go to our second link that we had deployed, which uh sorry, the second link that I deployed, which was part of the MVP, the Open EMR. So I already have, sorry, this is in the way. I already have the username and the password, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. This is taking a while, so bear with me. Okay. So the changes that I did here was adding patients, added two patients. So if we go to patients and then we go to search, we should be able to see OpenER takes up quite a bit. So bear with me. Okay, here we go. Some of it is loading. So at least where I could go with this, like I mentioned, it takes a while for OpenEMR to load. But I essentially created two patients so that way I could see that the agent works and and if my tools could be able to retrieve information on that agent. So I had two patients. One was John Doe, and the second one was Jane Smith. Now, I'm not going to tell you their what they went into the clinic for or what their medication was because one, there's HIPAA laws, and two, I could just show you through code. This is almost done loading up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to click the search. Once again, lag. So here with me here. Search. There we go. Now we're getting to where we want to go. My apologies for the lag. It is clearly something that's out of my control, but it loaded. So we have two patients here. We have a John Doe and we have a Jane Smith. So we're just going to go to John Doe. So it tells us here that John Doe has dermatochalasis, if that's correct. And then here is the medication, which I'm not going to even pronounce. So now that we have that, I'm going to go to my cursor and I'm going to go to my PowerShell and I'm going to type in a command here. And this should tell me what I need to know about John Doe. Give it a second for load. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it tells me that the patient is a 22-year-old male. And it says the patient has two entries for condition. One documented is inactive clinical status. Another is an unknown clinical status. And it says typically refers to derma to chalice of an eye, unspecified eye lid. And then it talks about how this is a condition by access or loose skin of eyelid. And it has the medication, which right here, and this matches with what we had in the information in Open EMR. So so this shows that the information that we have in the Open EMR matches. And when it says it's two right here, so you see one's completed, one's active. So it did say one was active, one was unknown. So that portion has been done and verified. We have here our blank views, and this is where we have our observability and our evals. So we have our traces, which is 199. We have our model cost, which is 0. We have a score of 15. And then here we have the observation by time. So you can see that we have this nice, lovely graph. And then we have our score right here in the bottom with user consumption. And then we also have our information here about latency and then our latency model. And the last thing I want to go over is this is the GitLab. So this is where I have my repository. And the most important thing that you need here is dun, 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 the architecture. So this here will tell you everything about the summary, about the problem, the audit findings, the decisions, the security, the fail mode, the verification. So all the good stuff that kind of talks about what went into this code. So thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry that it took a little long because of the OpenEMR lag, but here is my submission. I hope you like it.